Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. In today's video, I've got a massive empties bin full of all skincare to go through with you. Every time I finish up a product, I throw it in here and save it so that we can talk about them later. We can discuss what I liked, what I repurchased, what I didn't like so much. It's a great way to see my skincare routine and kind of give you skincare routine updates. If you're new here, hi, I'm Angie. I'm 62 and I have been on a skincare journey here on YouTube for the last 12 years. I started my channel when I was 50 and I didn't like what I had been doing to my skin because I was a sun worshiper and it looked way older than it needed to. I've taken a 12-year journey into skincare to see what can actually work from a topical standpoint, but I also do dabble in, in-office procedures. I'm a pretty consistent Botox user, although I gotta say I don't have any Botox in right now. It's been about 5.5 months since I last got Botox, so it's all worn off. It wears off on me after about 2 months, maybe 3 months tops. So this is my face without Botox, without filler. I haven't gotten filler in, oh gosh, 9-10 years now. So anyway, I feel like the skincare is really what keeps our skin looking healthy and looking fresh and looking younger. I think it's just done wonders for my skin to keep it more youthful, more bouncy. Obviously, it hasn't kept it from aging completely, but I do feel like I look way younger than I would normally without the products that I use that are all in this basket. And I know it looks like a lot, it is a lot, but when you have as much damage on your skin as I did, it takes a village to really reverse and keep a lot of that sun damage away and from showing the signs on your skin. All right, let's start in with the heavy hitters of my skincare routine, which are my prescription skincare. The prescription ingredient that I've been using the longest is tretinoin. I've been using that for about 10 years now, and it has really made such a huge difference in my skin. Tretinoin helps to increase collagen production in your skin. It thickens the deeper layers of your skin, while on the surface, it exfoliates and thins the outer layer of skin, which is the dead layer, the stratum corneum. That dead layer doesn't turn over as quickly as it used to once we get older, and so you end up with a thicker layer of dead skin, and that skin looks more wrinkly, looks more crepey, looks more dry, looks more flaky. And so if you can keep that layer thin while thickening the deeper layers, then your skin looks plumper, it looks firmer, your wrinkles look reduced, and as an added bonus, it also helps a little bit with discoloration. So it is the key ingredient to use if you have a ton of sun damage. For about the past 5 years, I had been getting my tretinoin from Agency in their Future formula, and I love this product. But recently I started using another prescription ingredient, which is estriol. This is an estrogen face cream, and I got my estrogen face cream from Alloy. Now, Alloy also sells a tretinoin product, and so I wanted to give theirs a try. So, a lot of people write in all the time and ask me, well, which is better? Which do you prefer? Which should I use? And I can't ever really tell you which to use. I always just give you my experience with them, and then you can decide which one you want to use. But they're both great. If you've been using Agency for a long time and you love Agency and you don't want to switch, then there's absolutely no reason for you to switch from Agency. But if you wanted to try the estriol cream, or you just wanted a simpler, less expensive tretinoin cream, then you can go with Alloy. The similarities between the two services is that they're both telemedicine. So you go onto their websites, you create an account, and you usually will fill out a little questionnaire, and then they'll prescribe your tretinoin for you. The differences are that Agency is more of a customized cream that's made with your skin in mind. So they'll put in 3 other active ingredients besides your tretinoin that will help with your skincare concerns, and they have a lot more percentages of tretinoin that they can use. So the tretinoin that I've been getting is a 0.1%, but mine also contains azelaic acid at 5%, tranexamic acid at 5%, and niacinamide at 4%. The price for the Agency Future formula is $40 a month, and they ship it every 2 months. So when you get billed, it's $80 for 2 months. So the Alloy tretinoin is a much simpler tretinoin. The tretinoin with Alloy comes in 3 different strengths, I think it is. They have their high strength, medium strength, and low strength. So you can start on a lower strength with them as well and work your way up. I started at their highest strength, which is 0.089%. So it's a little bit lower. It's got 4% niacinamide and it's got 0.5% aloe. This one is $30 a month and I believe they ship it every 3 months, so it's a 3-month supply. But if you purchase it with the estrogen cream, then they take $10 a month off on this one. So you're getting this one for only $20 a month. And I do have a $10 off code with Alloy when you first sign up. I'll put the link to Alloy with my discount in the description box below the video if you want to check out any of the Alloy products. And of course, there's also a link to Agency in the description box as well. So let's move on to the estriol cream. I did a review on this after I had used it for 6 months, so before and after, and oh my gosh, was I amazed at the after pictures after just 6 months of this. I mean, when I started with tretinoin, it took about a year to see a difference in my skin, and so I really liked it that with the estrogen, I could see the difference in 6 months. So estriol cream is specifically made for estrogen deprived skin. So it's really for people who are postmenopausal or perimenopausal. You wouldn't use it if you were younger and your body is still making enough estrogen, but once your body stops making estrogen, your skin really becomes estrogen deprived and you can replace it from the outside in by using a cream like this. So I've been really, really happy with this. All right, next up I pulled the sunscreens out of the empties bin because sunscreen is an absolute must if you're going to use products like tretinoin or any retinoid or alpha hydroxy acids in your anti-aging skincare routine, because basically what those things do is they help to get rid of your sun damage, and you need to wear sunscreen so that you can prevent more sun damage from happening, right? It doesn't make sense to keep accumulating sun damage while you're trying to get rid of your sun damage. And these are 3 of my favorite sunscreens that I've used up over the last few months. So the first one and my favorite of the 3 is my Healthy Skin Lab Protect sunscreen. This is a mineral tinted sunscreen. It's an SPF 50, and this is like my go-to everyday sunscreen. I absolutely love this. It's very hydrating and moisturizing. It doesn't feel heavy and greasy, and it sits so perfectly under makeup. A very similar sunscreen to that is the Dermatology Physical Tinted Moisturizer SPF 44. This is also a tinted mineral, and it has almost the exact same ingredients as the Healthy Skin Labs, but it's much less expensive. This is about $45 for 1.8 ounces, so around a $25 an ounce price point. This one is $29 for 2.1 ounces, so more like $15 an ounce. So definitely like $10 less an ounce for this than this, and they're almost the same. Blends in easily, wears great under makeup, nice and hydrating, doesn't feel heavy or greasy. It's just a great sunscreen. In addition to this one being cheaper, I have a 20% off discount code with Dermatology. It's always usable. I'll put it in the description box below with the link to this sunscreen. And then this is the third sunscreen that I pulled out. This is my Haru Wonder Black Rice Moisture Airy Fit Daily Sunscreen SPF 50 PA++++. This is a Korean sunscreen. So it uses all chemical sunscreening filters, but not the ones that we have here in the US, which are so irritating to the skin. These use milder filters that are actually better at screening UVA, which is the aging rays of the sun, and you're also getting full UVB protection as well. So this is a great sunscreen. It's a traditional white sunscreen, but it won't leave you a white cast. It's very lightweight. You can just put it on and go. So the next 4 things I'm pulling out are basically my morning skincare routine, which is about 4 products and then sunscreen. So the first one is my Timeless 20% vitamin C plus E plus ferulic acid serum. This is an antioxidant serum. Vitamin C is so good for your skin because vitamin C in the form of ascorbic acid, which is what this has, is a precursor for collagen production. So your skin cannot make collagen without ascorbic acid in it. And our bodies naturally make ascorbic acid, but we make less and less of it as we age. And so that's one of the reasons that we make less and less collagen. So being able to supplement your ascorbic acid from the outside in is a great way to help your skin to produce more collagen. It's also an antioxidant, which means that it fights free radicals, and free radicals destroy your collagen. So vitamin C serum protects the collagen that you do have while enabling your skin to produce more collagen. So it is awesome and I love it. This is a 1 ouncer. It's really good. I haven't purchased a new one of this. I actually haven't repurchased a new one of just about anything of the over-the-counter skincare stuff because I told you guys recently in a video about 2 months ago that I was launching my own brand, and I had you guys guess what it was, and a lot of you guessed correctly that it was skincare. I've heard you guys over the years when you've been like, Angie, really? 10 steps, 11 steps, 5 in the morning, 5 at night, it's just too much. Who has the money? Who has the time? So my dad and I have been working on this formula. My dad's a cosmetic chemist. We've been working on this formula for a couple of years now. It is finally perfected, and we decided to go ahead and start the skincare brand and try to make skincare easier and more streamlined and less expensive for everybody. So that's what I'm launching in about 2 weeks, hopefully maybe 3 at the outside, but please stay tuned for that video. I'm so excited about it. All right, so then the next step in my morning skincare routine when I'm doing the 4 or 5 steps is my ordinary lactic acid serum. This is a 10% lactic acid plus 2% hyaluronic acid. Lactic acid is a alpha hydroxy acid, so it exfoliates the skin. It also moisturizes. Lactic acid also helps with ceramide production in the skin, so it is an awesome serum to use. I love it. Then the third step in my morning routine is always my CoQ10 serum. This is from Timeless as well. So this one has coenzyme Q10. It also has matrixyl 3000. CoQ10 is an antioxidant that helps fight free radicals, and it also energizes your skin. It feeds your mitochondria and it helps with ATP production so that your skin can do more. It can make more collagen, elastin, everything that your skin needs to make it look and be its healthiest and best. And the matrixyl 3000 is a great ingredient. It's one of the more proven peptides that are out there. And then my moisturizing cream that I've been using for a while in the morning is the Specifica Vegan Ceramide Barrier Repair Cream. This one has ceramides, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, glycerin. I mainly use this in the winter because it's thicker. I put it on over my day serums, but under my sunscreen. Let's take a look at the night routine, which of course always starts with the prescription ingredients that I talked about already. But then the second thing that I put on after that at night is my Timeless Matrixyl Synth 6 serum. This is another matrixyl, but this one helps with 6 different signs of aging. This one is supposed to help with synthesis of collagens types 1, 3, 4, fibronectin, lamins, and hyaluronic acid. So this is another great peptide that has been shown to work in the skin. Very lightweight fluid serum that's easy to apply. Then the next thing I always put on is Maylove's The Hydrator. This is my resveratrol serum. Resveratrol is another antioxidant that helps to calm and soothe your skin. It helps with redness. It helps with pore size. It's just a great antioxidant, but it also does fight free radicals as well. My night cream is usually either the Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Cream, fragrance-free, or my e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream, fragrance-free. These have very similar ingredients. They both have glycerin, niacinamide, a peptide, and hyaluronic acid. They're both nice creams. This one is like creamier and more elegant feeling. This one is more like a gel cream. And then the last one is a night cream that I sometimes use in the winter when my face is feeling especially dry, is the Maylove Hydro Relief Cream. This is a peptide and amino acid cream. This one has glycerin, niacinamide, and shea butter in it. So those are 3 of the things that I love having in a nighttime moisturizer. Next out of the bin are my face wash things that I've used up over the last couple of months. Wow, I've really gone through a lot of these. Let's start in with the first step of the double cleanse, which is always a cleansing balm. And these are 3 of my favorite cleansing balms, I gotta say. This one on the top is the Beauty of Joseon Radiance Cleansing Balm. This one is my all-time favorite, the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. And then this one is the Geek and Gorgeous 101 Mighty Melt. This one is really, really good as well. Between these 2, I think they're very, very similar. And for me, they both work equally as well. When I'm washing my face, I don't like a lot of tugging and pulling to get like my waterproof eye makeup, mascara, and eyeliner off. And with a oil-based balm, you can rub it in and it has so much slip to it that it doesn't yank your skin around. You do have to do a double cleanse with it because then you need to wash the oil off. And so for the second cleanse, the thing that I've used up is the Derma E Pure Biome Balancing Cleanser. I think I had heard that this was discontinued. I'm not sure that it is. I did look at it on the Derma E site. There isn't anything about it being discontinued, but it is out of stock there. And I feel like it's been out of stock there for a long time. But they do still have it on like Amazon, Target, Walmart, but I think I am going to repurchase this. I bought the Prequel Cleanser, which I kind of like, but I think I like this better. So this is my favorite. It's very mild. It doesn't have anything that foams up. One other cleanser that's in there that I haven't purchased yet, but I'm going to, this is the Gokujun Oil Cleanser. So for days that I'm not wearing makeup, like I'm not wearing mascara or eyeliner, and I just have my sunscreen on and it's tinted, and I just want to get the sunscreen off, I'll use this instead of one of these, and this really just takes away the sunscreen. I've gone through one tube each of Revitalash and Revita Brow, and I really like this applicator, and I actually haven't purchased a new one yet because Nordstrom sale is coming up in like a month or two, and I was like, oh, should I just wait? Because I do have just a Revitalash and I use that on my brows, but I love this applicator because it's so thick. It really helps to press it in through the brow hairs, where just using, you know, this tiny, tiny brush doesn't necessarily get as much of it on there as the brow one. If you're noticing that your brows are getting sparse, your lashes are getting short and stumpy, this is the best way to keep them growing long and strong. I feel like they really do help my brows and my lashes to stay looking lush and full. Next, let's do body skincare. So first, let's talk about my body lotions. I use 3 separate body lotions to get all the ingredients that I want into my body skincare routine. Of the 3, this one is the most effective one. This one is especially good for crepey skin. I did a video on crepey body skin, and my crepey skin really hasn't gotten any worse over 10 years. This is the Alpha Skincare Renewal Body Lotion, 12% glycolic acid. This is awesome. It is a little tingly. It's very thick, very emollient, very hydrating, keeps my skin just feeling great and looking great, and exfoliates that top layer of dead skin cells. This lotion is my Gold Bond Age Renew Retinol Overnight Body and Face Lotion. This has retinol in it, and you know, retinol is on the spectrum with like tretinoin. It's much, much weaker. It's the over-the-counter cousin, but it's great to have it in a body lotion. So that's a really good one. Also really thick, really emollient. Love that it comes in this big tube. And then the third one that gives me my ceramides is this Prequel Barrier Therapy Skin Protectant Cream. This is a really nice, nice cream. I have used it all up. There was a recall on this. Mine wasn't in the stock numbers of the ones that were recalled, so I was able to finish using it. I don't think that they've restocked this though. I don't know why it's been out of stock so long. The recall was a long time ago. Hopefully they'll get it sorted and figured out so we can have this back. And then the other thing that I pulled out with the body skincare was my favorite body sunscreen. This is the Hawaiian Tropic Sheer Touch SPF 50. Now that it's getting warmer out, this is the sunscreen that I use on all of my exposed skin every day, except from here up where I use those face sunscreens that I've shown you already. But this is a great sunscreen. It smells nice. It's nice and lightweight. It's not sticky. It doesn't make me hot. It doesn't leave a white cast. So I really love this. And of course I have repurchased. I always have a big supply of this on hand because I do love to keep my body skin protected from the rays of the sun. So that's it for the empties today. That's everything I had to share, plus my big news of what's coming up in a couple of weeks. So keep an eye peeled for my launch video. My website's gonna go live that same day, and then we will be off and running. So that's it for today's video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did, go ahead and give the video a like and subscribe to my channel. As always, I thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.